Steve Cooper has been sacked from Nottingham Forest. Welcome to your Forest News. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are well and welcome to your latest Nottingham Forest news. And as it's now coming out that Steve Cooper has been sacked from his role as head coach at Nottingham Forest. There is yet to be official announcement from the club, a corner flag or social media, etc. But it is gone all the way around. I'm hearing the same things. The journalists are saying the same things. You got some of the big boys tweeting about it. And one that's just come out is from David Ornstein. He says Steve Cooper has been informed of his departure as Nottingham Forest head coach. Club notifying staff of decision. A number will follow the 44-year-old out, so that will most likely be your Tates, your Reeds, etc. Talks advanced to name Nuno Santo as replacement. So he's not the only one. It's all over the place. It's exactly what we're hearing. And as we told you earlier in the day, we know that Nuno is on his way over to Nottingham, flying in to advance his talks and get things finalized. And what we do know as well is Marinakis, as we mentioned yesterday, likes to get one out and one in with as small a gap as possible. Think back to what happened with O'Neill, etc. So I expect Nuno to be announced, and I'm still hearing the same thing. It could be today or it could be tomorrow, but that we will have to wait and see. And I think we need to take a minute just to reflect back on what Cooper did. Cooper took us from bottom of the championship, promoted us in that same season, where surviving relegation would have probably appeased the majority of the fan base. It would have done me. And then, of course, takes us into the Premier League, 30 signings over a year. We all know how the song goes. And we manage to beat Arsenal and secure our status in the Premier League. I don't think Steve Cooper will have any problems finding himself a new home. I'm sure as well he will get well paid out. But the job he has done, we haven't seen the likes of it since what? Dave Bassett, you would say, when he got his promotion. And Steve Cooper's outdoes that, of course, by bringing us from the bottom of the championship. So Steve Cooper, from us, it's a massive thank you. Good luck to wherever you do go going forward. Now, there are a few other bits and bobs that are starting to come out as well that I'll bring you guys the details, but nothing's really concrete. There's a lot of rumors about what's happened behind the scenes. No one has verified anything this to me, but let's just discuss them anyway, because it's quite interesting and maybe there's some truth in it. No smoke without fire, that kind of thing. So there's talks that Steve Cooper was asked to be stepped down by Marinakis because Marinakis didn't want to actually sack him in respect of what Cooper has achieved at Nottingham Forest. And I think from what it's saying is that Cooper also refused to do this. And then on top of that, refused to conduct any more training sessions with the team until his future was resolved. And to be honest, you can understand that if it's true. Again, let me clarify, nothing that I can confirm to you guys. But if it's true, you can understand that he does want to know where his future is. Is he training a team for a game on Saturday that he won't be going to? So that's why I've been saying all these last couple of weeks, certainty is the most important thing. Doesn't matter if you were Cooper in or Cooper out, the certainty behind knowing was way more important, and then the club can move in a direction and Steve Cooper can as well. Now, obviously, we know there's been links to Cooper with the likes of Crystal Palace and West Ham, so I'm sure he'll find his feet very shortly. Probably, I would assume he's going to take Christmas off. He needs a break. Let's be honest. He needs a break. Let's not forget the championship, because we went through the playoffs, was prolonged by a couple of weeks. The start of Premier League the next season was brought forward because of the Winter World Cup. And Steve Cooper really hasn't had much of a break at all, apart from obviously last summer gone by. So it is with a heavy heart, regardless of how I thought his tactics weren't good enough, his football was too negative, etc. He still, for me, goes down in the legends list really as a manager, and I wish him nothing but success. But that is the latest breaking news on Steve Cooper. We will keep you posted as soon as more developments happen on Nuno, so make sure you've got your notifications on. Please don't forget to like the video as well. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. and we'll see you no doubt very shortly for yet more updates on this ever evolving story. Come on, you Reds.